Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFOTsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas. I know we've been on a crazy road trip. We're back here at Six Flags Over Texas in the DFW area, and we're less than 2 weeks away from Fright Fest. So Fright Fest is going to take place on select dates between September 13th and November 3rd. So you have a ton of time to come enjoy the spooky activities. And today, or I should say this year, there are tons of things going on, tons of haunted houses. So we know where everything is taking place, all the entertainment, all the haunted houses, scare zones. So we'll check out the progress of the setup for Fright Fest, give you some locations of where everything is taking place so that when you come, you're ready to go. And we'll see what else is going on. I think there's a lot of decoration already up, unlike the last time we were here. So I'm excited to check it out. Let's head into the park. Right off the bat over here by the Flash Pass Center, you've got all of the old tombstones of Arania's past husbands. So even though there's nothing really advertised for Arania, she is still here in our hearts, I guess, if you want that, but you might die. As we approach the Silver Star Carousel, we've got a fun little bit of Halloween decor already up. They have these cool little, they're like planters, I guess, with skulls, but they have all kinds of Halloween bunting and stuff all around the front. I actually kind of really like how cohesive this is up here. It's not too crazy, and it all really comes together. And here at the Silver Star Carousel stage, you'll actually have 3 entertainment offerings. You'll have The Awakening, which is like when all the monsters come out for the scare zones. You'll also have Catacosmic, which is a live band, and a new show called The Point of No Return, which is what the closing show for Fright Fest is going to be. So you'll catch that at the closing each evening of Fright Fest. As we venture into the park's Mexico section, this is where a brand new show called Dia de los Muertos will be taking place here at the Mexico Gazebo. They've already started decorating, and of course Dia de los Muertos, a fun holiday, Latin themed holiday. So it'll have like ballet folklorico, music, a storyline. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and it should be family friendly. And even here in the Spain section, you're starting to get the hints of Fright Fest. They've put like themed burlap and a couple of characters out here on the light posts. Some themed burlap here, just small things, but it's going to be a lot of fun. As we cross over into the Texas section, we've already got some themed pieces. You got Spooky Man there on his horse. But here at the over by the courthouse stage, you've got a brand new show, Dead Man's Crossing, which is, I assume, like some kind of Halloween twist on the gunfighters. So they do one show here, and then after that one show, they will move down. You'll want to board the train over down at Johnson Creek Station, because they will be doing basically like what they did during the summer, but like a spooky version. And then as we head up this way, you've got the Crazy Horse Saloon, and it looks like entertainment is returning to Crazy Horse. So you'll have Calamity at the Crazy Horse Saloon right here. There will also be specialty drinks and things like that inside. Great to see Crazy Horse getting some good use. And then across from Crazy Horse, the Polynesian Palm returns, which made its debut during Scream Break. And let me tell you, they did a really great job with the theme of this. It's very unique, and it has a nice tied-in storyline to itself. It's original, and I'm so glad that they're gonna do this during Fright Fest so more people can see it. Plenty of decor to go along with the new gunfighter show here in Texas. This guy's really struggling. He can't even get out of these, just like stuck in the blue mulch. He's like, help, I need out of the blue mulch. And he's got more skeleton friends here in this planter as well. But lots of burlap and things. I haven't seen any of the kind of what really made Fright Fest a big thing here with all the cobwebs and stuff. I haven't seen any of that, but Look at that spooky boy. Oh my goodness. Ooh. So here at the exit of the Polynesian Palm, you'll have the Tiki It Easy bar. And across from that, whoa, they took the back wall out of this. Crazy. You'll just have like a seating area for that little bar section. Wow. How bizarre. Gotta look more at this. Well, it's fun. It's nice though, because you get like a really good view of this back area. Wow, okay. All right, so before we continue into the lower Texas section to talk about the attractions there, we're gonna head into Old South in France and then we'll backtrack. So this Old South area is like your main hub for the Oktoberfest Food Festival, which actually starts this upcoming weekend, so less than a week. They've started to add small things, but overall there's not a lot of Oktoberfest out here. Let's wrap around the corner and see if there's any stuff on this side. So as we round the corner towards Runaway Mountain over here, they do have a lot more set up in terms of like where the food will be served. They brought this stage back too, so great to see. I always love Oktoberfest and I'm looking forward to it. And here in the Southern Palace Theater is where you'll catch one of the primary entertainment offerings, which is the return of the Dr. H.H. Holmes Freak Show. So happy to see that a show is coming back here. It's been a long summer without a lot to do besides ride, so this is a very welcome thing. As we leave the Old South section and head into the France section, you'll notice some hints of a scare zone, which is Freak Town. And I think this is supposed to play off of Dr. H.H. Holmes Freak Show, but it's a lot more of like a revamp of a scare zone that used to be over here. So looking forward to this. This is a great place for a scare zone because you've got all of the big trees and the old structures, and you got the spooky guy right here. All right, folks, we've made our way backtracked down to the lower Texas section. And as you head down this pathway towards Titan, you run into a second scare zone, which is Chainsaw Alley. And they have set up quite a bit over here. You've got this spooky boy here, and you've got places for monsters to hide, things for them to smack on and make a lot of loud noise. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, oh, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Lots of hiding spots. I like this little like fuel tank over here, old school fuel tank. Now, Chainsaw Alley is actually kind of an extension of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre IP that they are starting up this year. So we'll actually head back down and head down more towards Titan, show you where that haunted house is. So you've got the entrance to Titan over there, and if you peek over the fence here, that is where the Texas Chainsaw Massacre haunted house should be located. You can kind of see them working on some stuff back there, but looks like they have quite a while to go on that. We have ventured over to Pirates of Spelunker Cave, and it looks like this is where our former ride's graveyard has ended up. We got the flashback sign right here against the fencing, the queue, old kiddie ride over here, and the Troika, a car from the Troika is over here, and come up this way and you've got your bumper cars hiding here back in the corner. As we wrap around Pirates of Spelunker Cave towards Tower, you run into the Unearthed Haunted House, which was here the last time we were here. This is one of the things they started working on the earliest, but out here it looks like at the entrance they've got some foam going up. Maybe they're going to carve some kind of entrance facade. So great to see that this haunted house is going to actually be in a tent and not just rely on walls and the darkness, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, I'm really curious to see what they do here. It looks like they're going to do some unique creativity here at the entrance. We have made our way into the tower section, and here, as you swing around in Texas Arena, is where two of your haunted houses will be. Saw and Trick or Treat, and I can only guess that This side is going to be Saw because they've actually utilized the concrete that was here from the Batman stunt show. Painted it red to kind of make it look like blood. And yeah, it looks like a lot more has been done in here since we've been here last, which is good. So I can only imagine that's your Saw haunted house. And as we move on to the other side of the Texas Arena, you will be able to enjoy some trick or treat. You got Caddo Lake Barge right here, and in theory, your entrance to the trick or treat haunted house is going to be through this doorway right here. The other Fright Fest thing advertised in the tower section is along the Caddo Lake pathway, which should be this pathway right here, and it is a trick or treat scare zone. So on top of the haunted house, you will have a scare zone that coincides with it along this pathway here. It doesn't look like anything is set up though. So in my opinion, I think that there's a lot of opportunity to be had with the trick or treat scare zone. Hopefully we'll see a lot of hanging things, jack-o'-lanterns. You've got the huge trees. It's very ominous on this pathway at night. So it's a scare zone I'm looking forward to, even though they haven't actually set anything up yet. We have ventured up over by Judge Roy's Scream and Cloud Bouncer because here at Majestic Theater is another one of your haunted house locations. And this is where Reject Row will be located. And I know that this is a very Fright Fest focused video, but great to see that they have gotten Texas Sky Screamer reopened. It was down for quite some time. And we have ventured into Gotham City, where you have quite a bit of Fright Fest happenings. The first one being over here at Gotham City Stage, where Live and Local is returning, and the way it's been advertised is that it'll be like rock, grunge, punk, that kind of stuff to try and fit the Fright Fest theme as we continue on into this Gotham City area. You will have your fourth and final scare zone, which is the Goblin Attack Squad, which I believe are going to be the Sliders when they're not doing their show, which we'll talk about here in a second. They will be out here terrorizing people, and boy, let me tell you, they do a really good job at terrorizing everybody. As you head into the back corner of this newer Gotham City section, you'll see a little setup here just outside of the Joker, which is where the Slide or Die show is. The really awesome Sliders are coming back. Their show will be here. It looks like they'll have a little small seating area over there to enjoy as well. And then in this building back here is where you will have the Stranger Things haunted house and the Conjuring universe. So you have the two haunted house setups back here. One will be Stranger Things, one will be Conjuring universe. Really looking forward to those as well. All right, everyone, that does it for this look at Fright Fest 2024 at Six Flags Over Texas. Like I said, just under 2 weeks away from Fright Fest beginning, and it'll run until November 3rd. There's going to be so much stuff to do out here this year, especially with the haunted houses, all of the IPs, the returning haunts, and the return of live shows, which is great. Some new offerings. You've got all of the shows at the front. You've got the Southern Palace show. They've toned down on the scare zones, but I think that's okay as long as those resources are going into the new haunted houses. A part of me, even though I'm really looking forward to the expanded offerings, a part of me is a little bit concerned because, like I said, less than 2 weeks away, and it looks like there is so much work to be done. And, you know, these IP haunted houses that they're doing, I really hope that they aren't, you know, like half butt done, if you want to say it. I hope that they're good. I know that, like, the Polynesian Palm will be great because it was great before. It's very well themed, but I'm hoping that these new haunts kind of get the TLC that they deserve. I want to know in the comments below, what are you looking forward to most with Fright Fest? I know everyone kind of has their own little thing about Fright Fest that they love, so I'm curious. If y'all have any questions about Fright Fest or Six Flags Over Texas, let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to check out our Fright Fest guide at sfotsource.com. There is a whole slew of specialty food offerings that we did not even touch on today, but you can see that full list there. So once spooky season starts, you'll see us at SeaWorld San Antonio. We also plan, of course, on going to Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and we'll be back here at Six Flags Over Texas for the spooky offerings. We thank you all for watching. Take care. We'll see you at a theme park.